In the book titled Kid Lawyer by John Grisham, the defendant, Pete Duffy, is accused of murdering his wife, Myra Duffy. The prosecution alleged that Duffy bought a $1 million life insurance policy for his wife. Duffy was in hot water with some banks, so he made the sad decision to murder his wife to collect the $1 million. Duffy committed the crime while golfing. He drove to his house on the golf course and put on a second golfing glove. Duffy went inside their home to murder Myra. She showed no sign of struggling, and Duffy strangled her quickly. This information only shared later in the book, so at the beginning of the trial, the prosecution had a very weak case. If the surprise witness had not come forward, Duffy could have gotten away with murder. The prosecution table is home to lawyer Jack Hogan. He is a popular prosecutor who handles major crimes, also known as felonies. Hogan is a good prosecutor that wins most of his cases. He is assisted by a team of newer lawyers. Hogan and the others are hoping to convict Duffy for murdering his wife, Myra. At the defense table is the lawyer Clifford Nance. Nance is the most popular and talented defense lawyer in Strattonburg. Nance is sitting at the defense table with Duffy, trying to prove Duffy's innocence. Nance also has a small team of less experienced lawyers with him that are there to assist in any way that they can. Nance needs to question the witnesses called by the prosecution to keep Duffy in the clear and out of jail for the rest of his life. The witness stand is where witnesses testify during a trial. In Kid Lawyer, there were many different witnesses that testified during the trial. However, the most important was a man named Bobby Escobar. Bobby was sitting in a grove of trees when he saw Duffy rush into the house, then hurry away several minutes later. Bobby had a clear view of Duffy entering the house at the time of the murder and should have testified right away. The problem was that Bobby was an illegal immigrant and was scared of the police. Later, however, Bobby gave compelling testimony once he was assured he would not be deported from the United States. The bench is where the presiding judge sits. In the book Kid Lawyer, the presiding judge is the Honorable Henry Gentry. He is a well-known and highly respected judge in Strattonburg City. Judge Gentry is also good friends with the main character, 12-year-old Theodore Boone. A judge is responsible for ruling on the law when objections are made and instructing the jury. In the book, the jurors listened to the whole case and were about to deliberate when Duffy confessed to his crime. The jurors quickly found Duffy guilty for murdering his wife. In a trial, there are 12 jurors who sit in what's known as the jury box. Jurors are summoned at random from the community and selected by the defense and the prosecution. Jurors play the most important role in the courtroom. They decide whether or not the defendant is guilty or not guilty.